All right, we're standing here at 2107 Washington Avenue. This is one of the locations where a picture was taken, ostensibly to demonstrate blight in this area. If you'll notice, in the background, there's the GPX facility. It was built in the last 10 years. It is a massive brand new facility here in St. Louis City. If you look around the location where we are, you'll find that immediately to our east there's a brand new loft building that's been built here in the last couple of years and is now leasing. It is in excellent condition. A little bit further to the right, there is a second building full of lofts. It looks like they have a mixed-use development. If you look in the background, you can actually see the Ferris wheel for the City Museum off in the distance. But all around us, we're surrounded by buildings that have been renovated in the last couple of years and are being put to use. Doesn't seem to indicate that there is an inhibition of development in this particular spot. Over here we have a health and fitness club that was opened here in the last couple of years. And then we have the Downtown's Children's Center, which is fully operational, and then above it a number of lofts that appear to be occupied, as is evidenced by grills and furniture out on the balconies. So that is 2107 Washington Avenue here in the city of St. Louis. This location is 2118 Malamphy Street. In the Blight study, there's a picture of the building directly in front of us, and what we want to show today is the rest of the story, if you will. If you look immediately to the left, what you'll find are brand new buildings, brand new residences built here in the last couple of years. You'll see the sidewalks are in beautiful shape. The road is made of brick, but it is also in good shape. You'll see that these residences are occupied and that there is no blight on this side of the street. And then you have a business that is currently operational on the other side of the street. So again, this is 2118 Malamphy Street, and perhaps the picture is a little bit different once you can see what sits around this building. All right, we're at 1901 North Market Street. This was one of the pictures taken and included in the Blight study done on behalf of McKee's. The reason that they took this picture was a presumed lack of sidewalks, and as you'll see in the foreground, there is in fact a grassy patch where sidewalk might otherwise be. But if you move forward past this next lot, what you'll see is that there's actually a brick sidewalk that admittedly is not in good repair, but it does exist. And in the summer, apparently the grass had overgrown it and some of the foliage obscured it. Now, the lot immediately to our left, I believe, is actually owned by the LRA, which is a city agency. And the LRA, if in fact I'm correct that they are the owner, has not maintained that lot. We do know that the LRA owns almost all of the properties on this particular block. Now, what we really wanted to demonstrate at this particular location is if you look immediately across the street over here, what you'll see is a sign indicating that a company is actually about to come in and start building new residences. These residences, according to this sign, say that they're going to be priced in the $180,000 range for 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, which I believe is a fairly respectable price for residences in the city. So as you can see, while in fact there is some dilapidation in some of the properties, it is not apparently inhibiting development. And as you look around, you'll see that there are relatively new residences that have been built in this area. All right, we're here at a very interesting area as far as the Appendix C of the Blight study is concerned. It includes no fewer than 6 pictures of the immediate area here. We are standing on the corner of Clinton Street and Florissant Boulevard, and you see directly in front of us on the other corner Monroe Street, which is also pictured. Now, what's curious about this is there is a picture of a building that's labeled 1501 North Florissant Avenue, but in fact there is no 1501 North Florissant Avenue. The Blight study is mistaken. in the address. It was actually 1501 Clinton. As you'll see, there is no longer a building there where there used to be one, where there was a dilapidated structure that was included in the photograph. If you will look immediately to the left, what you see is the owners of this block, which according to the Blight study were Gary and Dolly Salant, they have started to develop this block. These are brand new metal buildings going in, and as you see, they have eliminated the older structure and some of the foliage that was seen in the earlier picture that was included in the Blight study, and now you have brand new buildings coming in. Also in the background, you see brand new construction. These buildings in the background were built within the last 10 years. There's a whole string of residences that runs around the corner. We'll show you additional pictures of those shortly. Okay. All right, we're still in the area between Clinton and Monroe, just off of Florissant Avenue. This shot actually was initially used to show a deteriorated alley that was just north of the building at 1501 Clinton. As you'll see, the owners of the property, in addition to developing these new metal buildings, have cleared away the alley that was of concern in the Blight study. If you look immediately to the right, again we have the properties on Monroe Street. Now, what the pictures did not show in the Blight study is that 1507 Monroe Street, right over here, this smaller, narrower building, is owned by one of Paul McKee's shell companies, and he has not taken any measures to fix up that building. The building immediately to the right is a set of former residences. They are currently owned by KGA Properties. To the best of my knowledge, that's not a company associated with Paul McKee, but that is not a property that appears to be in the process of being rebuilt or reconfigured. However, if you look immediately across the street, I think it's interesting to note that there is a sign indicating newly rehabbed 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments, which is once again an indication of development happening in this area, despite what the Blight study said were blighting conditions. All right, we are still in the area of Clinton and Florissant. This actually is the perspective in the picture labeled Deteriorated Sidewalk 1826 North 17th Street. The block immediately to our right, we believe is privately owned by Mr. Goldstein, although we're not positive. But as you'll see, that was the shot that they had for 1826 North 17th. Now, if we shift just a little bit, looking in this direction, this is the shot that was included for 1824 North 17th Street. As you'll see, it's two sides of a corner that they took for two separate examples of blighted conditions. However, what they did not show is immediately beyond this street, again, brand new housing, brand new construction. This was all built in the last 10 years. As you'll see, when the developer came in, they went ahead and rebuilt the sidewalks over on that side of the street. And if you look immediately to our right here, this empty lot, this empty field essentially, we believe is owned by the LRA. This entire area right here. So again, it raises the question of the LRA holding property, refusing to sell property that otherwise might be developed, like these residences that you see all around us.